what's going on, guys? This is Mickeyctx, and I'm here again. Not again, you're gonna say, as I say this. Not my gameplay again. I'm using actually one of my friends' gameplay. His name is Pino Pancho. If you have any kind of submissions you actually want to use, I could always use some backup gameplay. Go ahead and message me and show me your link on your YouTube, and I'll check them out. If you have a good gameplay, I might put it on my channel. Alright, so let's go ahead and here talk about the subject. This is a very sensitive subject. I know that for a fact because it affects a lot of people. The fact that it's not just talking about the random things I usually talk about, which is girls and just a good time in life, you know. Things that we go through, it's like drugs, things like that. We've all done drugs, I think. At least most of us have. I can't say we all, because that's kind of harsh and very inaccurate. But a lot of us have done drugs. Even myself, I've done drugs, and you know, quite a few of us do drugs. Now, as far as the drugs that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about like alcohol and weed and things like that. I mean, that's as far as I've gone, is weed and cigarettes and booze and shit like that. But I've never gone like the whole cocaine way. But I will talk about, I've been close once on this whole cocaine thing. But there's quite a few of people that I've known that have been affected by like the big drugs, like the, you know, the heroin and shit like that. I mean, that's the kind of thing that really fucks up people. I'm saying that because it's just becoming more of a subject these days. Not to offend anybody, but it's just the one of the things that I think should be talked about a little bit more. Having drug awareness, of course, is going to be a thing that most of us should know about. All these programs that we have in school are meant to help us kind of avoid those things, you know. Prior to me quitting smoking, just period, I used to smoke. I was a pothead for about a year or two. I had smoked so much fucking weed. It was ridiculous how much I spent money on. And not only is it a bad habit, it's an expensive habit. Now, if you have a friend that can hook you up with some cheap weed, then it's not a very expensive habit. But for me, I did, you know, spend quite a bit on that bad habit of mine. I was pretty young at the time, so I didn't really think about the consequences like most of us don't at that age. I'm not saying I'm super old and super experienced, but I'm a little older these days. So I got better wisdom than I did then, much more, of course. But I don't know what you guys have done. Now, as far as the worst I've done is I tried cocaine, like the tip of my tongue. I put a little bit on my finger and I dipped it and I tried a little bit of coke. And you know what? I freaked out. So there's some people that just, they try coke and they say, oh, I feel nothing. It's cool with me. You know, it doesn't really affect me. And it's weird because it can either affect you or not do anything at all. There's some people that just get addicted to it, and they even say they don't even know why they do it because they don't feel shit. Now, as far as what I did most was just I smoked a lot of weed, a lot of cigarettes. I drank a lot. I think I drank more than anything else, and that's just the most common drug. I don't really even consider that a drug. I consider that a beverage. Now, if you're wondering why I'm sounding a little tired, I just got back from the pool. Been out there for about 5 hours. I am red as fuck. I look like a red lobster right now. Not even funny. Can't even consider me a Guido. I'm like beyond a Guido. I'm pretty fucking red. But anyways, back to the subject. We're talking about drugs because you know, I'm trying to like talk a little bit more to my subscribers about this whole drug thing. You know, if you are have a drug problem and things like that, you might want to get some help, man. I'm telling you, that's just gonna affect you in the long run if you do the big ones and things like that. It's better if you don't do drugs at all. I'm an athlete, so I can't be like smoking and doing things like that, because all that does is just fucks up what I do most. And that's, of course, I love boxing. I love the whole wrestling. I love mixed martial art. I love all that shit. And if I was to do any of this, you know, it would just fuck me up. So if you want to be an athlete, you want to be a football player, soccer player, anything, I'm telling you, that shit is gonna fuck you up. You know, try not to do it as much, because I know a lot of you might want to go to the Marines or military or any kind of sort. And trust me, when you do that physical, it's gonna fuck you up. That's the last thing you want to do, is smoke while you're, you know, trying to get into the military. I mean, once you're in there, I think if you're like a Navy or an Army, not an Army, but Navy and like Air Force. I'm not in the military, so I don't know. I don't think it's that much of a requirement like in the Army and the Marines and things like that. But try not to do too much drugs. I'm saying it's you know, of course, I want all you guys to stay as healthy as you can, and also you could go out and friends and just enjoy life, man. I mean, drugs is not the only thing you can do to enjoy life. I mean, trust me, I've learned that through my years, that I don't need drugs to kind of fill myself. I mean, I got my friends and family and my girlfriend and just people in general that I feed off of. I don't even need drugs. I mean, I got my teammates on from my jiu-jitsu, and I got my teammates on Call of Duty, and I got great friends. So I mean, fuck that drug shit, you know. Don't try to do it. It's just not gonna turn out right. I'm telling you. It's just gonna fucking cause more drama than anything else, and that's the last thing you need. Everyone that I've ever met that's done hardcore drugs always has a shitload of drama for some odd reason. It's not that the drug comes with drama, but the side effects of it kind of produce that shit. I mean, that's the last thing you need. I mean, trust me. I mean, drama, you know, it's throughout your whole life, and the last thing you need is something like a drug to even encourage it or maybe make it worse and shit like that. I mean, that's just things that you don't need. But anyways, wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this whole drug issue. If you guys have done worse drugs than what I've mentioned, or know people, go ahead and comment below. It's just, you know, I want to hear you guys out, or if you want to talk to me about it on Gmail, go ahead and message me on my Gmail. I always respond to them, so just let me know. So go ahead and comment, leave a like if you can, and I always appreciate it when you also subscribe for more daily content. Go ahead and hit it as well. So till next time, this is your Heart of a Champion, Mickeyctx signing off.